says, the Parliamentary Registration Department is aware of a fake news post being shared through social media suggesting that voters' cards have been issued to persons who do not meet eligibility criteria for inclusion on the register of voters. The Parliamentary Registration Department takes instances of voters' fraud and misinformation very seriously, and all such instances will be investigated by the police. All persons, without exception, found to be falsifying voter information in any form will be subject on conviction to the penalties set out in the Parliamentary Elections Act. In this instance, voters' cards have allegedly been issued to minors. Please be advised that 1. The Parliamentary Registration Department does not issue voters' cards to those who have not reached the age of 18 years, and 2. Those who cannot prove their Bahamian citizenship. And so he mentioned that tonight, and so I want to clear that up because that situation is a situation that I think got blown out of proportion, but I too was concerned about it when I saw it today in terms of those voters' cards. And so, but the Parliamentary Commissioner has already spoken in regard to that matter. All right? And then I saw, another video today with the people taking down some PLPs taking down the F&M's posters from the House and putting up their posters. Please don't do that. We are more mature than that. If the people put their thing there, you just put yours on the next side. Don't tear down the people's things and throw them both. All right? Don't tear down the thing and throw them both. To be better than that. It says, captured on video, a disrespectful campaign worker has cost the PLP another vote. The PLP campaign was recorded following F&M campaign workers and taking off the door handles from a residence store. The voter residing there expressed their dissatisfaction, stating that the PLP workers have no right to remove anything from my property, regardless of political affiliation. This is outright disrespect, and they will not receive my vote. The Bahamas Times should inform Davis and Fred to instruct their campaign workers to respect the property of voters. If they encounter political materials, they should not relocate them. Instead, they should place their own items elsewhere, as this has just cost Pickstock a vote in 2026. All right? Yeah, Belladucci Delva, that's absolutely true. The color should have been different. I don't think that they should have used the same color as voters' cards. That was a very bad idea. All right? Now, we saw a report the other day in relation to two things happening. One was in relation to a lady, I think, who was family members who were complaining that the nurses, because of their strike for their overtime money, allowed their loved one to die. They were also talking about how children were heading to the hospital and being abandoned by nurses at the hospital. But like I said, at least it is alleged that at least one person has died. And then we saw another report where a lady said that the hospital is in the worst condition it has ever been in. So this is a whole hot mess of what's going on at the hospital. And then, of course, I raised the issue with respect to the nurses and what they're being paid, because the nurse who was telling everybody that she only sees $1,300 out of her salary every month actually collects a salary of $2,000, I think, $600 or something like that, close to that, if not.